Welcome. This video is to show you how to play the game Patricius. Okay, it's a design game made from Mateus Carolino and Marconi Rates. The idea here is just to give an overview of how to set up and start the game to help you understand the manual. First of all, you are going to set up these cards here. They represent year 1 building and year 2 building. For each player, you are going to get 8 cards from year 1 and 8 cards from year 2. Shuffle them, put the year 2 cards on the bottom, shuffle the year 1 cards and put them on top. This is going to be made for every player in the game. Here we have set up for 4 players, and then you put them aside. After that, you are going to take the pause of each player and put on the 10-point score track. Also, 1 pause for each player in the foreign market in the 0 space. And randomly you are going to select the order of the game, choosing each player and putting them in the initiative track over here. This is going to be the order of all rounds, and also how to settle ties in the case of ties. After that, in the event decks, you need to locate the one called the Death of Caesar. Put this event aside, pick 2 more, shuffle with the Death of Caesar, make this the bottom of the deck, take the other ones, shuffle, and put on top. This makes sure that the Death of Caesar is going to be one of the last 3 events, so the game have more rounds. If it's done, you are going to start the game. All players are going to take 2 pawns and put aside. They are not going to be used for now. They only have access to 4 pawns. These are the workers players are going to use to collect resources: marble, food, clay, wood, and gold. These resources are going to be used to build the different buildings we have here on the architect's plan. A round starts with the first player picking 1 card on top of each deck, and then we have the beginning of a bidding phase. Here you can see that we have different buildings. Each building has a different color: red, blue, and green, representing different constructions around the city. The bidding is going to be made using the coins called dinari, and in special cases even swords representing military power. In the bidding phase, players are going to select which buildings are they going to acquire. All players secretly take coins from behind the screen and place them with closed hands in front of the table. The one who pays most is going to select the first card they want. In case of a tie, always look at the initiative track. Pay attention. Players here can go empty-handed with coins or with swords. These meaning different aspects of the game. If you go empty-handed, this means that you want to get some gold, so you're going to get some coins from the bank, 2 coins. If you go with swords, means that you don't need to pay any dinari. You are going to win in first place, except in cases of ties, which is going to be decided by the initiative track. The player who pays most or who uses swords is going to select the building first. He takes the building to his hand, and then the next player chooses until all players have selected 1 card or got coins. If we have remaining cards in this phase, they are going to be discarded. Then we have a second bidding in the same round. Each round starts with 2 bidding phases, when you're going to repeat the process, giving cards to the players who chose to buy them. Cards remaining here are again discarded. Then you're going to move to the next phase, where players are going to allocate their workers, their family members, throughout the city. Each player chooses 1 of his pawns and choose a place in the city to put it. Whenever they put the pawn there, they need to pay something, in some cases, or even roll dice. Depending on the action the player chose, they're going to execute and receive those cards, resources, or something else. This is going to go around until all players have finished putting their workers around the city, being true to all the 4 players. And then we have the end of the allocation phase. After that, all players are going to take a look at their cards they chose to build and see if they can match the resources printed on the cards. If they wish and if they can pay, they are going to select the resources, put back on the supply, and construct in front of their screens the building they want. Notice that every building has a color, a name, an ability, and a cost. This is going to be different throughout the game, and there's a set collection where you're going to try to get more from one color or a complete set of different colors. They also have abilities that are going to help you throughout the game. Players can build any number of buildings if they have the necessary requirements. All players are going to do this following the initiative track. After the construction phase, we have the adjustment phase, where players are going to organize the initiative track if it was changed. They are going to collect back all their pawns. It means players who played in an action that gives you more pawns are going to get an extra one. And then we have the event phase. We are going to select one card of the top of the event phase. Read it out loud and apply its effects to all players. This card is then discarded. We are ready to start the next round. That's how you play Patricius. The idea is to collect different buildings from different colors throughout the 2 years of the game. These buildings work as a set collection, where they're going to score points through 2 different number of cards of the same color and groups of cards of different colors. All of this is on the rulebook. Player also get points for sword tokens, for construction that give points in the end of the game, and in the end of after the death of Caesar, the player with the most number of victory points wins. That's an Euro game, heavy one, from 2 to 4 players, takes about half an hour for a player, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Any doubt, just ask.